Um, I'm ready to get right into it. So let's go. This is sad news. Former WWE star WWE 2K24 new features top free agent rumors and wrestling news. Let's see what this is all about.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of Dynamite, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including big news on the top free agents in wrestling and where they're headed, a scary injury on Dynamite, a sad...
We don't care
Our
about
first
that.
story looks at big news on top free agents in wrestling. It looks like things are heating up in AEW and WWE's efforts to sign two of wrestling's hottest free agents, that being Mercedes Money and Kazuchika Okada. Let's look at the latest news and rumors surrounding both grapplers' future homes. Well, Mercedes Money remains a mystery as she kept fans guessing where she wants to work, likely as part of her efforts to negotiate the best deal. The most recent belief was that she was headed to AEW sometime in March, but Dave Meltzer commented about Money on the Wrestling Observer Radio. AEW has thought that they have had Mercedes for a while. Tony Khan will make a big announcement this Wednesday on Dynamite, which many believe will be about Mercedes and possibly Okada. As for Kazuchika Okada, Dave Meltzer recently shared his thoughts on Okada's options. The impression I got is that AEW has the higher offer, and WWE has gone with the idea that if Okada wants to come to WWE, he'll come to WWE. Both sides have, you can go look at it on paper, depends on what Okada is, basically depends on what his goals is right now in life. If his goal is to have the most important worldwide exposure at this point in his career, then the WWE is the place to go. The built-up name WWE, the place to go to make the most money possible, AEW the place to go if it has the best matches possible, AEW place to go if it's to have the best schedule, AEW place to go. And Muse further commenting, whatever he wants, if his goal was fame, then you got one way. If his goal is money, you're gonna go the other way. Whose goal it is to have the most good matches, you go the other way. If you're talking about your body and want to have it the easiest, that's a debatable one. AEW, you'd be talking about a harder style wrestling, but not as many matches. A fan should know as soon as Okada is now a free agent and he'll be finishing in New Japan after February. Next up, a scary injury on AEW. Did Wardlow hurt himself during his match against Commander? As Wrestling News noted, Wardlow was favoring his knee after a pair of drop kicks but continued through the match. He started shaking his WWE star. That's terrible news for former WWE superstar Marty Jannetty as he took to Facebook to reveal his sister recently died and that his doctors have given him terrible news. I can't hardly formulate a sentence right now. It's a tough time in life. Yesterday they told me that they want to cut off my leg. Struggling with that, my brother called last night and my sister died in his arms basically. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I don't think I'm doing the podcast show tomorrow night. Please forgive me. I do loves y'all, I just can't. I'm so lost right now. P.S. Many of y'all know both my sisters. Diane is still hanging in tough as a mofo. Diane, stay strong. Keep believe. You too, Gino. We send our condolences to Marty Jannetty and our thoughts and prayers that the doctors can save his leg. Next up, did Tony Khan delay announcement due to WWE? Tony Khan is making a big announcement on the 7th February Dynamite, but apparently AEW's president planned to make it earlier. Dave Meltzer discussed this on the recent Observer, saying they were originally, I don't know if you know this or not, but they were originally going to make the announcement on Saturday on Collision, and then they realized that that was not probably the best day to make the announcement because with the Vince McMahon stuff, it's like no one's going to be talking about this. It's better to do the announcement at a time when people will be talking about the announcement rather than get lost in, sleaziness of the Vince McMahon story that's all over everywhere. While we don't know what Khan's announcement is, it seems like he's made the right choice by holding off not only due to McMahon allegations, but because Collision was competing against the Royal Rumble. Why would anyone make an announcement when your chances are your audience is tuning into the competitor? Which ended up being the case as the Rumble crushed Collision in the ratings. No surprise there. Next up, an NXT star undergoing double hip replacement surgery. A 25-year-old NXT superstar, Danny Palmer, just underwent hip replacement surgery and she informed fans she'll be getting the other hip replaced as well. Palmer is taking it all in her stride, informing fans on Instagram, Jeremiah 29:11. This year so far has been chaotic, scary but beautiful, and nothing like the plan I had in mind for 2024. But I have a piece that makes no sense because I know the author of my story. I have to have a double hip surgery this year, and God is great because I knocked the first one out this morning and it went fantastic. Thank you everyone for all the prayers. And we wish Danny a fast and full recovery. And finally, WWE 2K24 reveals many new awesome features. Last but not least, cut my music. As first is good news for fans of Ravishing Rick Rude, as WWE Hall of Famer is slated for 2K24 as a playable character. This will be his first appearance since 2K19. and he's wearing the WrestleMania 5 attire, which means that we are getting the WrestleMania 5 match between him and the Warrior in the showcase mode. As well as that, 2K24 now has an official minigame called Blow for Blow. These are those booyah punches that happen in real life. Not only that, but blood has been updated in 2K24 dramatically. Now it drips down the WWE superstars' face and body, not to mention on the canvas and on the mat floor. This is no joke the best feature that's come back in WWE 2K24, as blood physics have been pretty average in past games. Not only that, but weapons can be thrown at your opponent, which is definitely going to make for some hilarious moments. We're also getting super finishers in 2K24, and this can even lead to Seth Rollins doing the curb stomp off the top rope. This is insane. 2K24 is definitely shaping up to be an incredible installment in the 2K franchise. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Okay. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, y'all. Stay tuned.